Someone wants to join this call.
Here we go. Oh,
Hello.
Oh, hello. Sean, crank his volume.
Okay, who's Hal?
Oh, that's
that would be me.
Mr.
Really?
Metokur.
Okay.
That's his little like.
It's by a little handle. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah, no, you're coming in good.
Okay. I'm not showing your video.
No, you need to show it. Come on. People need to see my handsome face, Dick. Show my fucking face.
All right. All right. Hold on.
When was the last time we talked to you?
It's been like 5 years.
Something
maybe.
like that, yeah.
Like episode 40 or something like that.
Oh, I've talked to you off show, Dick.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
look at that sexy man. Hello.
All right. It's not a...
Can you address me by my new name? It's Suey. Can you say welcome to the show, Suey?
Suey?
I cannot. I'm sure I don't understand what that. You know, I was listening to your last stream in the car coming home.
I think I just realized who that is.
I was listening to your last stream, and you got a little winded after like 5 Sueys.
Oh, yeah. You know, it takes it out of you. I don't think I could do the farmer's life.
Well, you said, he was like, oh, these super chats are killing me. And I turned to my girlfriend. I said, you think maybe it's the cigarettes? And immediately after you said, oh, I need a cigarette. Look at me. Can you turn him up, please?
Yeah, sure.
You gotta forge forward. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah. How's your cancer?
It's doing well. It says hello.
It says hello.
It says hello. How's your mysterious exploding limb syndrome? I see your arms are functional today.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a Bob Dole thing going on with my arm here.
Yeah.
I can't lift.
Do you?
Yeah, I can't lift it because then it'll pull over my shoulder. But I can.
You're really committing to it, aren't you, bud? Hey, film me from the neck up. We don't want Ralph to know. I'm sorry, buddy. My limbs keep exploding every time we got something to do. I'd love to make it to your birthday, but my ass just ripped in half. I don't know what's going on.
Oh God, that would be a bad one.
Yeah, would
please let me have my ass last.
Yeah,
bury me with my anus.
Yeah.
Is it more AIDS than cancer that you have, or is it more cancer than AIDS? Which one is it?
Oh God, I'd say it's an admixture. It's hard to really pin it down. I'd say it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, really.
Day-to-day thing.
It's a day-to-day thing.
What is it really?
I would love to know too. They're going to do genetic testing, so I don't know.
So you're going to find out you're 51% black, and then that's it.
They're going to be like, sorry, buddy, I know you wanted to know if you're sick or not, but we have worse news.
Sickle cell.
Oh, I know you didn't want to hear this.
Maybe it's sickle cell. Yeah.
We're writing a prescription right now for some fried chicken. Hopefully that'll cure it for you.
Jesus. So they don't know what's wrong with you? See, because I'm out of the loop, of course.
No.
I got cancer, the lymphoma, which would have been treatable on its own. Oh, hold on one sec. Let me light up a cigarette. There you go, Dick. So I got cancer, which would have been, treatable on its own, like, going for chemo, going for radiation, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But then I started getting weird symptoms. I went through all the doctors. They started doing testing. They found a couple of autoimmunes, a pituitary tumor, Hashimoto's, stuff like that.
Wow.
Ear immune disorder or something like that.
Wait, a pituitary disorder? Are your hands and feet growing? You got like acromegaly?
Yeah, how tall are you?
No,
it's not a growth hormone thing?
No, when they do the PET scan, because they do like a workup and stuff for cancer, they'll do blood work and then a PET scan. And when they did that,
they killed my dog.
They did. They went there and they're like, "Hey, we found out you're black. You're not going to pay. We're going to murder your dog to get that fucking money." But no, then they did follow-up testing and stuff, and they said, "Oh, you got like there's a benign pituitary growth, and you've got Hashimoto's and all this other shit." But it just kept piling up, going on and on and on.
What the fuck? Were you born next to like a Indian burial ground that's radioactive?
I don't know. There's like a fucking blood moon in the sky. That's why I've got that corn picture, right? Going back to my native roots.
Right.
That's what that's for.
Pills
yeah, that's what that's for. Yeah, see, the little corn cobs represent my native roots, and the pills represent the medicine to fight for my health.
Are those Dr. Mario pills? I feel like I would recognize.
I don't know, but do you like how his mouth is wide open to take them all? But yeah, so they don't know. So they want to do through a program called genomics, which is I'm going to guess full genetic testing. So I'm going to know quite a bit about myself.
Wow. More than you ever wanted.
So you're the reason health insurance is so expensive.
Oh, they're treating me like a zebra. They want to do. I'm literally in diagnostic, like research medicine. So I don't know what to tell you, man. It's been a hell of a fucking trip.
Are you going to be in textbooks? Like, are they going to teach classes about Mr. Metokur?
Maybe.
Oh God. If it is some weird new disease, I'm going to ask them to let me name it, and believe me, it's going to be memorable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the least they can do.
Can you guess what I might name it, Dick?
Let me.
Ralph and Mr. Metokur are fighting a lot.
I finally gathered that after. Yeah,
there you go.
Okay.
Well,
formerly on friendly terms, and now I guess
they're not on friendly terms.
Oh, the internet really ruins everything.
I'm so sorry, Miss. Your beautiful son seems to have a tragic condition called the Ralph male. There's no treatment.
Oh, that's what you're gonna call it.
Oh, well, we could prescribe some Xanax, but I don't know how effective it'll be in treating this.
Might exacerbate it.
It might exacerbate it a little bit, tiny bit.
I think you're the happiest guy I've ever heard with some undiagnosed disease.
Well, the hatred,
you gotta go with a
fuels.
smile.
Yeah.
The hatred fuels Mr. Metokur.
He
digitizes. He monetizes evil.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I did not.
I do. I am Satan on the internet. I have been called that before.
Has the cancer cut into your grooming? I think you because you were gone for a bit.
No, it hasn't.
Oh,
no, it hasn't. No, I've got Flamenco will be glad to hear. I'll be able to give him some grooming lessons. Now, I don't train them to be slaves, but maybe I could teach them to ride some fucking wooden horses for him. I don't know. We'll work that out.
Okay, Sean. So Flamenco, another enemy of Ralph's, another someone who's former partner.
Yeah.
Can we just say all these people are connected to the Killstream Dick and start to discuss why this is all popping up?
It's the Ralph extended universe. I mean, it's really
everybody hates Ralph.
Ralph is the Iron Man of an entire universe of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if Ralph wants to call in, would you be okay with that eventually?
I don't care.
You don't care. I didn't think you did. If Ralph wants to call in and talk about this, you know how good of a job I did brokering a peace deal with Null and Ralph, Sean. You remember that?
I do remember that.
Was that where you all agreed you weren't going to be bestest friends no more?
I think we agreed that we would stop calling each other pedophiles.
Yeah.
Armistice,
like
was it?
It was a pedophile armistice. Lots happened since then.
Now, Dick, I'm confused. You're using that phone to ask Ralph to come on, but you're using your arm that's been severely injured. What's going on?
No. This is. I was just checking my thing. This is the injured arm.
I'm severely injured, guys. Look.
I'm a fucking T-Rex.
I can't use. Every time I use the muscle, it will pull the tendon in further.
Yeah, which is
and then they'll have to fish it out with
not optimal
with one of those asshole removers.
I thought you were being Mr. Hollywood and showing me your method acting for Mersh with the little T-Rex arms.
Oh, Mersh has short arms. Is that the thing? I don't know.
Oh,
is that how they make?
You went bowling with him? You didn't see the little stick extenders when he was trying to throw the ball?
I was just looking at my own arms all night. That's what.
No, you're just rocking those guns.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was the last I'd see of them.
Yeah.
Until the 3-year recovery's over.
Oh, Jesus.
No, there'll be no recovering from this. I'll never financially recover from this one.
How was the bowling event before you
you know what?
Horrifically injured?
Well, except for that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you enjoy the play?
I'm really sad that I missed all the chaos that happened afterwards. I know everyone's making fun of it, and I think it's funny that they do that. But I think it was very fun to be there. Yeah. The streaming, you just can't stream shit like that because it's too chaotic and it looks like crap. But it was a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, it might help if you had more than one camera. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy. I'm not big Hollywood over here, so I don't know.
Always 20/20 in the hindsight.
Ralph needs a camera and then like 3 gigantic guys standing around it to just start punching anybody that comes over to it.
They'll have ill intent. Whoever comes up to Ralph always has ill intent.
I mean, I'm watching a video of you guys with your podcast set up. Now, that looks pretty professional. Did you give him the tip to microphone or to duct tape the microphones together? Did you that's how we do stereo in Hollywood?
You know what? I saw that and it reminded me. Remember the Chicago show we did, Sean.
Yeah.
I said at the last minute, I put my camera on a tripod and just pointed it at the stage
Yeah, sure.
to do streaming. Somebody
Right.
posted a picture of that before the show, and like, this is a $25,000 a month streaming setup that Dick has. I was like, yeah. I wish Ralph had a streaming mic and a show mic.
I see.
There, I assume. I don't know.
Yeah. He was going to 2 different places.
Yeah. So you and Mersh are fighting as well.
I wouldn't really call it fighting. It's more kind of amusement. I mean, Porcelain's doing a documentary on Mersh.
Yeah.
And had me on to comment on. He had like clips and stuff. He's like, hey, come on, give me some audio for the documentary. Ended up sitting down for 5 hours and going off over Mersh lore, which I was unfamiliar with a great deal of it. And it's just it is kind of what it is, I guess. Yeah, I'm getting along with everybody so well on the internet these days.
That's true.
I'm just Mr. fucking Sunshine over here.
Everybody always calls in, and I always leave thinking, boy, like, what do they say away from this show to get everybody to hate them?
It's just your 9 to 5. You have no idea. Like, who are these fucking people?
Well, yeah, no, completely. I show up once a week.
Cash that paycheck and get the fuck out of there.
I mean, I don't read up on it or anything like that, and
I wish we could switch bodies for a day so
know.
you could fix my life and take me off the internet like you are.
I always like. I just always like the spin too, because there's always just the way that like Dick or whoever else is on will tell it is always entertaining to me.
Yeah. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, you're talking about Mersh. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. I liked the Baked Alaska.
So you're gonna get put on a list now. I don't know. I don't know if you heard about the list, but now you're on it.
I saw that. I was watching that live. Mersh said that if anybody gives super chats to Mr. Metokur, they would be put on a list, and he would be very displeased with them.
What's he gonna do?
And I like it, Dick, because you're like, that's it. He's joking, and then he went on live stream with you and Ralph drunk, screeching like a harpy, and it's like, oh, maybe that's not a joke. Maybe Mersh isn't trying to be funny. Maybe he's really mad.
Did he threaten to do anything?
No, that's why I think he's joking. Because it's such a stupid threat. But I've been fooled before with joking.
Well, I don't think it's so much that it's not like an impotent threat. I just think it's funny that he was like, you're going on a list, kiddo. I can't do the Mersh voice. Even with cancer, I can't do it.
Kiddo.
You're going on a list.
You over there. Yeah.
Now you got to take a drag off a cigarette for 5 minutes with your T-Rex arm and then go, yeah, before you get back to it.
What were we? Oh, yeah.
My job here is just to piss as many of them off as possible.
It's kind of working, and they are getting press. They are getting you to talk about them, which I guess could be good. Do you think that a little bit?
Any publicity is good.
I think it'll be a great help. I mean, Mersh's 400 viewers really is going to fucking up my metrics.
Oh, now see
and
that.
Ralph's 250 is really going to put me. I'm going to be a millionaire by the end of the year with these two.
That's too far.
650 people. Wow, ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding.
Making fun of a guy's subscribers.
You can talk about their wieners or their arms or whatever.
They're women,
but not their.
Well, I have seen one of their dicks. If you want to talk about that, I don't know.
I do not. What is that sound?
What? I don't know.
It's just a phone sound. Do you have any bug chasers that are trying to get a piece of your cancer at all?
No, I think that's mostly AIDS, really.
Oh, it's just AIDS. Chasers.
But now that I know that Flamenco wants to suck shit out of prolapses, I mean, maybe there's hope for a romantic future.
Okay, Sean. Let me give you the quick one on that one.
I'm afraid you will.
Flamenco had all of his porn history leaked.
All of it.
All of his favorites and
How does that happen? Somebody gets on his machine
accounts.
and
no, he had porn accounts.
Oh, okay.
Who does that? Porn is free everywhere on the internet. Why would you register? He has achievements on Pornhub.
There are achievements on Pornhub?
There used to be this funny image macro that went around back in the day of what 4chan would be like if it had Facebook integration, where it would alert all your friends to the porn you jacked off to. That's Flamenco.
God damn.
He's got a Pornhub account with achievements for beating off.
Well, that's fucking horrifying. That's one of the worst things I can think of, Lee.
Anything that gets measured gets improved. You know, you can't just leave it to chance what you're beating off to.
Right.
You need those metrics, yeah.
You need metrics. He's really autistic, right? Or just autistic?
Oh, is that the excuse he's going with? I don't know. So apparently what happened, at least my understanding is he had his... It's funny. It was the night of the bowling tournament, right? So he's stream sniping Ralph, laughing about it. And then he's like, I'm going to play some. I know it's just this is. It's like Hollywood. It's a Hollywood story. So he's stream sniping Ralph, and then on stream he's like, I'm going to play some Tetris. We've got a down moment. And when he opens his screen up, there's his email account, and then people are like, oh, I've never seen this one before. So then they find his name, his hometown, his address. Then they find forum accounts talking about wooden horses and prolapsing. I guess I missed that part. I tuned in after somebody's like, he's talking about shit-sucking prolapses. I was like,
Dude.
gotta be there. Gotta watch this.
Sean's face.
God damn.
So you know what a prolapsed anus is?
Yeah.
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 No, and then something about like a show to college boy. It was a bad night for flamenco. Let's just put it that
wow.
Yeah,
it's nightmarish, right? It'd be nightmarish.
A Dojin.
That's nightmarish.
A Dojin, like a comic about a little boy that's adopted by a couple college chicks that turn him into
it's like a 80s
sissy
movie. It's an 80s comedies movie in Dojin form.
Yeah. And in the first frame of the comic, he's like, I was 5 years old when these ladies adopted me. And like, oh boy. Whatever. It's,
making me yeah. Oh, and then the slave. He wanted to train a slave, a sex slave.
Oh, that one. I was kind of sad about that one because it seems like he just wants like a boyfriend.
No, it was a female. It was legitimately a female. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah. That would have been funnier.
Whatever.
It would have been funnier if it was a boyfriend. I'll give you that.
It was also like, hey, I want a slave to train, but also I want to, talk about your day. And
walks on the beaches before I put you in the dungeon.
I want to know what's like okay with you and what you like, and maybe I'll be
dinner before I whip you. Yeah,
maybe I'll be a slave too. If you're open to that. It seemed like a backdoor pilot.
But, and a lot of this stuff, to be fair, was pretty old from what I understand. It's like 2008, 2009. So these probably were accounts he made and then forgot about, or they were accounts that he had and he didn't really put thought into. I don't know. But so he went on another stream to discuss it, and he tried, tried to roll with it, which was, I guess, admirable, and then tried
I don't know what else you can do.
The horny hackers who have double hacked me.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. The horny hackers. First, it was a woman. It was like the Blues Brothers. It's like, it was this Brazilian woman I was dating. She was into freaky shit. Hackers hacked me. It was a wrong account. It was a long time ago. It was Locust. Please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
It's like a conversation. Like his situation reminds me of how it would be like. I mean, it'd be like your fucking parent walking on you jacking off. I mean, it's mortifying, right? That's what happened to Flamenco in front of the entire internet. His parents walked in on him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was funny.
Gee.
But then it seemed like PPP and Ralph were getting along during that stream because Ralph called in to make fun of Flamenco, and PPP and Ralph.
Yeah, Ralph ran in for like he did his I'm a holler at ya. Came in there, threw a few shots, left. Came back, threw a few shots, left. I don't think he didn't want to give Flamenco too much of a chance to get on his feet. He was kind of off balance, as you'd imagine from that experience.
Yeah.
Just had to rope-a-dope him a little, run in, throw a few jabs, get out.
Yeah. What do you think about the PPP Ralph team-up possibility in the Ralph cinematic universe?
Oh, I don't care. I'm just going to laugh at this shit.
I don't care. Are you ever going to do a live event, like a Metokur con? Metacon?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I've seen what fucking smashing successes these have been for people all over the internet, and I'm thinking I want a part of that.
You should call it an live event.
Yeah, unlive. Yeah, it's just going to be me in a grave with a bucket for the money.
Yeah.
We're going to call it, the Gym Con. Just put the money in the bucket and fuck off.
Yeah.
God. Well, I have 5 microphones taped together, but there'll be no audio leads going into them, so I'll use sign language, my middle fingers.
Oh, excuse me.
The best part is I'm going to have a debate between Destiny and somebody from InfoWars talking about globalization. People won't understand what's going on. Why am I at a funeral and we're having a debate? But whatever, you can roll with it.
That'd be pretty good.
I love how both the debaters were like, "This is boring. Why are we doing this?" It's God, what a nightmare.
Yeah, there was. I mean, having done a bunch of live events, it is hard to overpower a crowd like that, as rowdy as they are. And then like the first reflexive action is to shit on the host, which is, No,
I'm saying is like if I heard right, like if I was if somebody came up to me and I knew none of this, and they're like, "Hey, we're going to go to this bowling alley, right? There's going to be like a rowdy thing going on. We're going to drink, bowling tournament, some comedy stand-up stuff, maybe some panels.
Yeah.
And then I get there, and then the host is like, okay, everybody, before we bowl or do anything, we're going to talk about globalization. I'd be like, free beer's not enough, man. I'm going to go to the bar down the street.
Yeah, I could have been bowling first. Then I wouldn't have seen any of it.
Right.
Well, yeah, I would have done the bowling first, and then the comedy, and then the panel. I probably would have skipped the debate, but
yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll find out when I do GymCon how well my money bucket idea works.
How much longer do you think? Which one of us is going to go first? Do you think? Me and
see, I thought you were going to say that. You were going to say, how much longer do you have to live? Well, I don't know. And then you had to soften it a little bit. Wow, which one do you think is going to live first?
Yeah, which one of us is going to? I mean, I got a spine. I could get taken out at any moment. My head could fall off.
I know. Shit's just exploding over there.
I got it taped together right now. You've got sickle cell.
Yeah, I know.
You need a steady supply of bicycles to keep you alive.
Yeah, we're going to have to really work hard on that. Well, no, I mean, they said, with the watermelon juice infusions, I should have at least another year.
Oh, jeez.
Nope, that's too far.
Was that too far? Was that the bridge too far?
Yeah, that's too far. You don't have
Remember
a Patreon.
to subscribe to the Dick Show on Patreon.
So that was
you're going to live longer.
You got your Patreon band. Oh yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Patreon goes. I'm swinging from a tree.
Right.
You got your Patreon band when you.
Are you announcing you're my first guest at GymCon?
Yeah, bury me on top of Jim. You lost your Patreon when you showed the trans surgery, right?
Yeah, it was a tranny video that got the Patreon shut down.
You showed an actual surgery?
Yeah. Well,
That
yeah.
has
So
to
my
be-
point.
That's got to be
Yeah,
crazy.
It was pretty horrific. I mean, this is the inside-out penis surgery.
Yeah.
And then I showed the female version too, where they de-glove your leg.
Yeah.
And roll a sausage cock up and then stitch it to you.
Right. The addictomy.
Yep. So I did. I did that video. And yeah, the Patreon got pulled. I'd say within a day. They did not like that video at all.
Oh, yeah, that was rough. Did you do the demoralization video after that? I remember one video you did that I saw, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is it." It was like you said that their agenda going forward is to demoralize.
No, that was I did one called the demoralization one was like 4 years ago. 5 years ago. I was like, they're going to censor the internet. This is what's going to happen. Twitter's going to fuck with you. Banks are going to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do from that point forward? I don't know. I mean, maybe Musk will be our saving grace by buying up these companies and just fucking with them.
You think a guy who makes money on government subsidies buying up a newspaper aggregator is going to help us?
So here's what I think. I think Musk understands that social media is the greatest way to fleece people for cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So he's going to buy them all, and we get something out of it. We'll be able to say, the naughty words while he fucks us in our ass for bad investment advice. I think this is a win-win for everyone.
We're going to get fucked in our ass no matter what. I'd rather
Might as well be able to say some shit.
I'd rather Elon Musk have my money than BlackRock.
And he said he's going to change, San Francisco's headquarters into a homeless shelter. So, I mean, that's a great fucking first step, really.
I saw that. Okay, you're white pilling me. I think back on that video you made a lot. And so like, oh, yeah, well, this is same feeling I had when I watched that. This is it.
Oh, well, yeah. The sunshine ahead.
What do you think's going to happen? What do you think about the next election and like the future of internet censorship?
Oh, I mean, well, Liz, so I went to the when I was looking at polling and stuff, opinion polling on politics. I wanted to take the most biased source that I could find, right?
Yeah.
Because I thought if I go to like a Fox, they're going to say we hate Biden. Obviously, nobody's going to see a Fox poll that says we love him, he's great.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I looked for 538, which is the one that Nate Silver used to run. You remember him from election night, where he's like, Hillary's going to win by 99%.
Yeah, Nate Silver's kind of a statistics guy and all that kind of stuff. He does it in sports. He does it in Uh-huh.
Yeah. So he's got kind of a left lean to him. So I thought, okay, I'm going to use 538 to kind of see where Biden is, because I figured he'll aggregate the data, and then I'll get kind of like the nicest version of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at Biden's approval and disapproval rating compared to Trump, especially, I mean, it's neck and neck at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You never would have imagined it.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling Biden's going to switch places. So it's like going into
what do you
the
mean
midterm
switch
elections.
places?
Switch places is in he will have worse numbers than Trump probably within 4 months.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
because he's like 54 approval and Trump's like 53, and he's like 51 disapproval and Trump's like 50. So I mean, they're like neck and neck. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, Democrats, nobody was excited about Biden.
Yeah, no, I know that too. But
Yeah.
I think that a lot of his promises, people were expecting, never got fulfilled. Wiping out a certain amount of college debt.
But he's pausing it. Forever. It seems like he's continuing to.
He's kicking the can down the road till people forget.
what they do.
I mean, until we got nukes flying over our head, and then he can be like, "Well, I need that college interest payment to fight the Russians." So
Are you looking forward to the nuclear war? A little bit.
Can they even fly a fucking rocket? Like, I've been watching the VDV airdrop into the ground and splatting like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon in Ukraine. Their tanks are made out of cardboard. I don't know what the fuck the Russians are doing. I don't think their nukes can fly. I think we're fine. In fact, I think we should go bully them. We should just take their fucking resources. What are they
Their
going to
arms
do?
will snap and.
Are they using muskets and shit out there? I don't know what Vlad's up to, but
it's a fire sale. They're just unloading all their shitty stuff so they can buy new stuff.
yeah, everybody wants those rubles.
Got to use it up. It's about to
Then they
expire.
can turn to China and like, man, look, we fucking blew up all our tanks. We need new ones.
I think China's looking at it like, oh shit, man, they are really retarded. Maybe we should back off a little bit. I think China's looking at Russia kind of like, oh, you know how you all have that one really stupid friend? That's what China's view is right now. Like, oh, this fucking embarrassment. What the hell am I going to do? But no, so as far as like the opinion polling, yeah. So like Biden seems pretty low. Going into 2022, I have a feeling we'll probably lose seats in the elections.
Yeah.
As for the next presidential election, I have no idea. Will Biden be alive? Will Kamala run? Who are the Republicans going to put forward? Is it going to be like a split race between Trump and somebody? I don't know.
They're like frothing at the mouth at DeSantis. Everybody's got DeSantis fever. I don't know. I don't have a lot of hope for the Republican Party. Like I just can't see it switching or the momentum that Trump had. I just don't ever see them replacing that with calling everyone a pedophile.
I'm not a huge like DeSantis fan. I don't see anybody really strong, I guess, coming out of the right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think as far as like as close to like a populist message, I think Cruz maybe has gotten a better sense of humor. Maybe, he's been a little funnier, but
and that goes a long way.
But I think people want they want like a platform, real politics. It seems like both sides have given us a load of bullshit, and now people are like, well, you promised me you're going to build a fucking wall. You told me no college debt. I just want some shit to actually happen. Who am I voting for? Can somebody dig Ross Perot up? Can we get some shit done?
Yeah, right.
It's funny. It's funny every election cycle, all the kids getting their hopes dashed that they thought, I thought we were going to get student debt canceled. No, you never were. Why did you think that all?
You'll wise up by next election cycle.
Yeah,
and then they never do, and it's always as funny.
Yeah, some people.
So you're not on Truth Social? You don't have a lot of hope in there?
Well, if I wanted to just give away all my personal information, I just type it out on Twitter. I don't know.
Let's see what kind of porn you look at.
Yeah, I'll join flamenco on the next wooden horse stream.
I hate the wooden horse idea because it sounds like such a hard workout. Like having your legs spread.
Oh, that's a workout?
Well, yeah, it's the girls, they have their legs spread on a triangle, basically, like a roof that's made out of wood, and the wood cuts into their pussy, I guess.
That was a torture device.
Yeah.
That was literally, and they fucking pull your legs down. Like, that was a legit torture device.
That's the porno that people people
to be fair,
okay.
I don't know if he wanted a saw blade attached to the wooden horse. I don't know if this was like,
God.
I don't know if he was trying to, I honestly don't know. When I heard wooden horse, I thought like rocking horse. I'm all innocent and naive. Then like somebody's like, no, Jim, no, we're talking about a different horse. It's like, I thought it was like some really specifically weird fetish about rocking horses. I was like, it's weird, but okay.
Like wearing a diaper?
It's a rocking horse.
See videos of like, grown people like jumping on those little kids rides outside of grocery stores.
I was like, maybe that's what he's into. That's how he trains his prolapse slaves. But no, it was a different rocking horse altogether.
I found something that somebody sent that I thought you would like. The Motor City Fur Con. Did you see that they had a big poop problem there?
Oh, that's every furry convention.
Oh.
There have been furry conventions where they got thrown out of the hotels because they would literally shit in diapers and then throw them at the fucking cars in the parking lot.
Well, with that many prolapsed anuses, you're bound to have some, loose
it's all
piles.
fetishistic. Yeah, it's some really nasty. They would literally just shit everywhere, like a fucking toilet holocaust. There's some explosion of fecal matter everywhere.
Yeah, this is they released a
it's
big
an
thing
open
about
letter.
an open letter to all the
Open
poopers.
letters
are
great.
All the people pooping in the wrong spot.
Is this from the venue that wrote the letter?
Yes, the Motor City Furry Con wrote an open letter to attendees 5 days ago.
God, that
You
sounds
didn't-
great.
Yeah, I thought you didn't do vomit in public bathrooms and guest rooms. They're well known for providing a party atmosphere, and we understand there is a desire to go a bit harder. So
Wait,
they're
was that
soft-selling it.
the way you opened that statement? Were they encouraging it? Like, hey, everybody, let's start vomiting in the.
They have to soft sell the
Oh, I see.
idea of
Okay.
not throwing up and pooping wherever you want.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Let me see if I can find just the straight up. Here, somebody.
You
sent
mean
me
like
some
what they
clips.
did or the.
Yeah, there's got to be some gyms in here. What about some Gymco NFTs? You get into the NFT game at all?
No, I don't get into the NFT. I
No?
just right click and save as. So,
Oh, you futter. You fucking.
yeah, that's right.
You futter. Oh, yeah, here we go. ABDL adult diapers. This is a subject that is quite volatile in the furry community. And as of late,
Okay.
we want to begin by acknowledging that the ABDL community as a whole is filled with good people.
Hey, now we
Sure.
would want to just take a second to really let everybody know these are caring, warm, compassionate people that want to shit everywhere and just roll around and poop and eat it and rub it on their dicks and balls and pussies. Normal people.
Who know how to act properly. And this section is to address.
That's the biggest lie in the whole
That
fucking
statement. Yeah.
And this section is addressed to the bad actors. Oh, okay.
thing. Just the one of them. Yeah, just that one bad actor.
We have reached out to the local community and asked them to talk about their members. But we want to implore the ABDL baby fur community as a whole to work within themselves to address these shortcomings.
To not show up is what
Right,
it should have
right.
said. We'd like to implore you to fuck off.
Police your own.
There were reports of several instances of adult diapers left in public bathrooms, in stalls, on countertops, and trash cans filled with them.
Well, they do go in the trash cans. I mean, to be fair, right?
You can generate that much shit in a day that you're filling up trash cans with
Oh, I
adult
mean,
baby
to
diapers?
seems like
be
it was more
fair-
than one.
To be fair to the furries, I think the convention might have brought this on themselves by serving nothing but refried beans and tacos.
Right.
We understand that wearing diapers is part of being in the ABDL community. Oh, God, okay.
You can't just change an animal's diet without,
Exactly.
That's very true.
problems. It's, everybody knows that.
Some guest rooms had feces left on beds or in sheets.
Oh, man.
God, imagine being the maid working there. Imagine being the
God.
cleaning staff stuck with these fucking people.
God.
Why don't they just have their own hotels, right? The furries. They could do anything they
not?
put their mind to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, isn't there like a building technique where you actually use shit to build structures? What is that? Adobe, right? Don't they use like cow shit mixed with straw to make Adobe?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Could
they're
we-
going
could we
to
get
build
like
probably somewhere.
They're going to build their own hotel out of shit.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
I'm going to kickstart that. ABDL Adobe. We're going to make furry huts out of diapers and they'll love it.
Okay, let me see what else I
My
had
God.
for you here. Have you noticed a lot of people IRL fighting lately?
IRL fighting, what do you mean?
In real life fighting, like trying to fight?
Well, no, I
each
know.
other?
Do you mean on the news or just in the street? What do you
No,
mean?
like internet people. Like now that everything's open again,
Like,
after you locked everything down.
like
Oh, well, I
fights.
am
Like,
responsible for that.
Like-
I got a Fauci's ear on this. So
Let me see if...
I noticed like Keemstar does a lot of the boxing stuff and Jake Paul stuff.
Yeah.
But that always seemed fake as shit to me. I don't know.
Let me see if
wouldn't
Ralph
put,
wants to call in.
I wouldn't put money on those fights.
Yeah. Everybody's itching, it seems like,
yeah.
Mm.
to fight somebody.
Well, everybody's gone stir crazy. It's been 2 years of lockdowns. Everybody wants to get out and beat
Kill
each other, I
someone.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, murder
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah, murder someone.
Oh, I mean, look at Shanghai. They've been locked down for a week and they're already threatening to jump off balconies.
I saw that. Shanghai's all
you-
locked down because
Yeah,
they don't have any
again,
food,
yeah.
I guess.
Oh,
Or
really?
quote, COVID.
Did you see the drone? Did you see the drone?
No.
Okay, so people went on their balconies and were screaming from like the 20th floor of high rises, and a Chinese drone comes in and says, please listen to the Chinese government and try to control the freedom in your soul.
Yeah.
And go, it says control the freedom in your soul and go back in your house.
I saw some robot dogs doing that too. Like going,
Really? Yeah.
those robot dogs walking around the street barking in Chinese. It feels like,
Oh my God.
wow.
Well, they
Yeah,
don't have
yeah, they got
something up over
anybody
there.
try to fucking grab them and eat them. I mean, they're short on food.
Oh,
No,
well,
I don't think so.
I did watch a video where they're killing their cats and their dogs. I don't know if they're eating them, but they are wiping them out on the street.
Wow.
Let me see here. I'm waiting on a text back. Yeah, I don't. I'm glad. I was glad to see you streaming again.
Yeah, just text the message Xanax and you'll get a response.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Come on, just do it. See what happens.
It was good to see you streaming again. You were gone for a while.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
So you're not as sick now. I'm hoping.
No, I'm still sick, but they put me on. So the approach right now, as they try to figure it out, is just to treat it like they think what it might be, which is some kind of weird autoimmune. So it's just a shit ton of steroids.
Yeah. Are you bulking up then? Are you getting a good workout?
Oh no! When you get put on prednisone, you turn into like a moon pie.
Yeah.
You get like a circular face.
Do you talk a lot? My dad was on prednisone and he would not shut up.
Really?
Well, that's just me. That's me
girl.
naturally. Yeah, that's me naturally. I just don't shut the fuck up to begin with, so it must be a living hell, I'm gonna guess.
Wait, is your wife streaming as a potato? Somebody, this is not a joke. I'm not. Did she have like a filter on where she was a potato playing video games or something? Somebody sent me that, but it was just the name. I didn't.
No. But she might start now. If I can make some money.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make her ride a wooden horse and get that flamenco money, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. All right, still waiting. TikTok. What'd you think about that whole... Ralph also went to the Elijah Schaefer compound, the Blaze Media, and tried to get in.
I want to know. Now, he said he had been told that Elijah Schaefer was into orgies and gangbangs and super gay sex. But then he threw the guy under the bus who told him that. And then people started looking up the guy because I was curious who he is. And now I'm like, is this guy going to run away because he doesn't want to be the one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how would he know? Like, if you're telling people, hey, this guy goes to these gay orgies and all they do is suck each other's dicks. Well, dude, how do you know that? Like, were you there at these gay orgies? Sucking cock with Elijah? Is that, you see what I'm saying?
You think he just had like some leftovers in his hair or something? Like, oh, you got a little, you got
Elijah on you.
You got a little shit on your mouth. Oh, it's cum from the gay orgy I was just at.
But yeah, no, so I watched that. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I mean, Ricada went on the show, Shit Talk Ralph. Then Ralph was going to go on the show. He was scheduled to come on. He asked to come on.
Those guys fight? Yeah, they do.
Ralph, Ralph and Nick are fighting.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because Nick laughed at him sharting.
Yeah.
He laughed at him making a fart.
It's still about that.
It's growing bigger than that.
And Ralph and I got into our tiff because I laughed because he got beaten up for a purse in Portugal. So, it is what it is. But so Ralph was supposed to go there. He was supposed to, come on Elijah's show. He canceled. And then like 2 days later, quartering, because he can't keep a secret to save his fucking life. Tells everybody.
See, like, I think that too, but I've heard different stories. Like, oh no, he didn't blow any secrets. Like, it looked like he blew a secret. Like, I'm just watching a guy who obviously can't keep a secret, and it's like he's laughing. He's like, oh no, come on, don't act like I'm crazy. He's just like, bro, do you not see that you're blowing a gag?
Oh, I would have killed him. I mean, yeah. So technically, Ralph had already canceled, but the quartering's sitting there, and he just wouldn't stop. Like when the room goes dead silent, take the fucking cue, right? Like and nobody's talking.
Sean, we gotta watch this. It's funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Does anybody have a link in the chat? Quartering.
Quartering ruins everything.
ruins. Surprise. Rikita. So they were gonna, after riding their high of getting Jack Murphy, of outing Jack Murphy.
Oh, Jack Murphy, sure.
You remember that?
I do.
So that show with the girl, the girl who's pretending to be Sydney Watson, the one who's pretending to be a tomboy. You remember her?
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay, her and a co-host that
Elijah. That one I do know.
I didn't know was straight already.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was like a darling, like Dave Rubin.
Yeah, he's got like he's married. I think he's got like kids too and everything. Yeah.
So does Dave Rubin.
He had to borrow them. Dave had to borrow them. I think Elijah made his.
I think that's a little much. The paying somebody to like make new kids and raising them with whatever. Like, I don't care, but wow, that was making conservatives swallow that one is a little much. Right? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. You know,
well, Dave Rubin and his husband took a picture with them posing with their fetus, their dueling fetuses, saying like, "Oh, we got our babies." They're a gay couple. They're like, "Here we go, we got our babies," and I'm sitting back going, "Oh, this is marvelous. Like, let's really see how much you guys need," because I know most of you are not about this.
Yeah,
making kids specifically without a mom.
Yes,
but now isn't Rubin a part of kind of like that? Like, what would you call it? Middling conservatism, the kind of the same Ben Shapiro thing. I mean, this isn't really. I think he appeals to the same group that's probably not going to care. Are they really?
I don't know. But even
it's not like it's not like Rubin's out there going, you know, MAGA, 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 Christ is King. Q's going to launch space missiles at Hillary. So I don't know how much they give a shit.
I guess I thought it was wild because because it turned from like everyone having a problem with gay men adopting kids to gay men creating kids specifically like to have to just replace the man-woman dynamic, which is a big in my opinion, that's a big step away from just adopting kids, right? Because
I mean,
adopted kids got to go somewhere, but you're just adding more kids. Like, whoa, okay.
Do you think he should have gone out and adopted?
If he wanted a kid,
at least gone to a backyard breeder.
Like, did the moms who are the surrogates get paid for this? Or because I'm very familiar with the paying women.
Oh, sure.
Pregnant women.
I thought it was a lot of money, right? I mean, Rubin's got money, so they must be getting paid.
Yeah. So were these surrogates or were these prison babies? Because there's a lot of women who will give up their kids. No. I used to fucking do SEO for a company that would only be a lawyer for pregnant women who wanted to give up their kids who were going to prison.
Wow.
I thought you were going to say I used to work as a screw, would deliver the babies to the gay men that would pay me lots of money.
I mean, it's a shady fucking business. So I have questions.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Let's see here. I'm doing everything with my left hand, so it takes me forever to load it up. Here's the quartering.
God, I love his face. I love the faces they give him.
Sean, watch this and tell me if there was shenanigans afoot or not.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Right,
so
right,
Ralph's scheduled to go on this show.
Okay.
And then this happened. And then he cancels.
No, he canceled.
Yeah.
Then this happened, like that same night or the next day. Yeah.
And the show was scheduled for April Fool's Day, by the way.
Okay.
Just so you know. Okay, here we go.
Wait, I didn't want to fuck up your timeline. I can dip too, but I didn't know if you were gonna do a gunt date or not.
Well, he was slated to go on the You Are Here podcast.
I heard with you,
April
right?
1st. What? No, he was going on with Elijah Schaefer and Sydney Watson.
I feel like I thought you were gonna do a show with them.
Oh, look at their faces.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Loser.
I
feel like I'm not that. I feel like I'm not crazy. I feel like
he won't stop.
crazy.
Shut up.
Okay,
I'm not crazy. It was supposed to be a surprise.
Yeah. Nothing happened. Oh, I accidentally. Okay, shit. Okay.
But
I'm the fucking retard. Oops.
I didn't want to.
Nick goes,
what the fuck?
What?
And the third one, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Oh, no,
I'm pretty sure I heard something.
Stop it.
How many? I'm guessing there are no surprise birthday parties in that house. You know, this guy can't keep his fucking mouth shut for anything.
God damn.
So that was Ralph was supposed to go on. Then the quartering said that, and then Ralph, because the bowling event was right around the exact same time, showed up outside of the police headquarters. And started hollering up at Elijah and then arguing with the security guard and then did rap music at a 7-Eleven for 20 minutes and then ran from the cops. So I don't know.
Wait, who did this?
Ralph did that.
Ralph?
I thought it was pretty funny.
He rapped in a 7-Eleven for 20 minutes?
Yeah, he was singing instead.
Yeah, outside the gate. Yeah, he's doing a rap. And then somebody's like, cops are coming. So he got in his truck and hauled ass out of there.
Yeah. They wanted to surprise him.
Amazing.
And then they got surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they should have let him in. I think I saw you say that too. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I want to see a shit show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, yes, I want to see people scream at each other. So,
Fair
yeah, I would have
enough.
been like, let him in.
You
Let him
got
in.
more
Let him
security than any
screech.
other building in the. You got more security than the police. Just get him in.
True.
You know, sit him down. Let's figure it out.
My God.
But yeah, quartering completely ruined that. And you can, they're just, they want to look like they want to strangle him. He just won't shut up
Yeah.
and keeps talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was funny. Anything make you a rage? I texted Ralph, but I probably should have texted him before. See if he wanted to
I'm telling you, I know what magic word will get that response.
I don't understand.
Don't want to dig that hole any deeper? All right.
I don't understand.
What's
I just want
just
everyone-
between you and me, what's the word?
I just want everyone to get along in the space, which they will
no.
again.
Yeah.
You know,
See, he won't let me. The magic word is Zanny berries.
See, that means nothing to me.
it's a
so
portmanteau
it's
between
harmless.
Xanax and superberries,
Oh, okay.
which are chats.
Okay.
I think
All right.
superberries are chats.
What's the first part of that portmanteau? You told us the second part. What's the first part?
Xanax is the first.
What's that
part.
exactly?
It's a drug.
Is that-
It's a recreational. It's a recreational drug that.
Oh, okay. I was just confused a little.
Got it.
I know I said I didn't want to talk about anime, but,
You want to talk about anime
but I
now?
binged 30 episodes of Attack on Titan this week. I felt disgusted with myself the
Yeah.
entire time.
Oh
but
God,
I
are we
did
really
watch
going into
it.
anime?
No,
He's
no, please.
right.
don't.
He's grasping at straws here.
Okay. Well, spoiler alert: the guy turns into a bird. I saved it 200 episodes.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, at the very end of it, he turns into an incel bird and stalks a woman.
Perfect.
Oh, any listeners out there that have been waiting to see the end of that?
Fuck
Glad to ruin
you.
it for you. Yeah.
Okay. Jim,
We having fun? We having a good time?
I am having a lot of fun. The last time we talked was right before or right at the start of the pandemic.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right when
well,
our
no,
show
wait,
had got canceled.
It would have been
Oh,
a little
yeah,
earlier
yeah.
than that. Yeah.
Well, it was. I swear to God, I thought it was right after LA did the lockdown because I know I was
almost
pissed.
exactly 2 years.
Yeah, almost exactly 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When they shut
I think
everything
you're,
down.
I think you're wrong on your date. I was on way earlier than that
See, I thought he was
Really?
on. I thought he was on a long
because
time ago
I
too.
did the
but-
Maddox video. Remember? And
No,
you know,
it was on the kill stream. You and I talked on the kill stream right.
Oh, the
when-
last
Oh,
time.
not-
Yeah. Oh,
not
yeah.
the
last
that,
time you and
yeah.
I talked.
I thought you meant the last time I was on the Dick show.
No, it's been like 5 years after the Maddox.
Yeah, no, it's
video.
been a while.
God damn. Yeah.
I think Maddox is going to outlive us all. That's looking like. He's got a
With
healthy.
his children's bedspread, yeah, I think he'll gives him the energy of youth. Yeah, he'll be around.
He's
for
got a
while.
head start on eating bugs and shit, than all the rest of
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
His
right.
place is
Yeah.
fucking infested.
We're going to be starving with all the food shortages
Yeah.
that are coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, good times.
But he's got a stress-free life, living in subsidized housing,
I
pretending to be a banana and a.
Yeah.
Well,
whatever.
what happened with I stopped following him altogether. Does he still do a show, or is he just dropped off the map?
No, he does.
Yeah.
He does like 3 nights a week where he pretends to be a cowboy, and then he pretends to be a banana, and then
sometimes a vampire
sometimes a vampire.
and sometimes
These
a
are
woman.
These are the high tier skits he's putting on, are they?
Yeah, and then he watches women's cooking shows. He watches women cooking on YouTube and kind of pretends to have a relationship with them.
And critiques them too.
Yeah, critiques them, talks about how he would do it better.
Because they love that.
Yeah, they don't respond, but he talks to them like he's very horny about it.
Yeah.
Would you say, Sean?
Yes.
He's very horny about it, and
Do people go into their comments of like these 20-year-old cooking videos on YouTube, and they're like, "Maddox epically owned you," and then the owner responds, "Who?"
I don't know. I don't know who's
who?
watching these anymore. Probably a lot of dickheads, honestly.
Yeah.
Just looking to clip him or fuck with him.
Well, yeah, I after the court shenanigans and all of that stuff, he kind of seemed to spiral. And then I just stopped tracking it. Like there's certain, like even Ethan Klein, people were showing me a video of him.
Oh my God, where he's
threatening to shoot people. Yeah.
Yeah. The videos we're
Wait.
talking about, it's much more depressing than we're making it out to be.
Yeah, let me find that one. Ethan
There's a
Klein's.
remix on Twitter where they added music to it, and it's just fantastic.
He's threatening to shoot people.
Oh,
Kill
dude,
him,
it's
yeah.
so much.
Oh, he's
it's
asking
so
to
much
kill them.
funnier than that.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it. Does anybody in the chat have a link to that? Ethan Klein.
If you go on my Twitter timeline, I responded to V, not V. He links it to me.
Okay.
He's got the video up on his Twitter account. It would be you'd have to scroll down a little bit. It's like 19 hours ago. I asked, did this happen because he got ratioed?
Okay.
But if you click on the net V thing, you'll see like it's a minute long clip.
File not found. Something else. Oh yeah. Okay. There it is. Not V.
Yeah, and he should have it. Just I think somebody clipped the best part of it.
So Sean, this is Ethan Klein. He's like probably one of the most famous YouTubers.
Yeah.
That there is.
Okay.
He's like a total fucking asshole. I don't know how to summarize what's wrong with him, but
what's going on in the background here? What?
Well, that's his new baby.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
That's his wife.
That's just a normal. Is she part of the show? Is she?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I honestly thought that was his maid when I first watched. I don't know a lot about Ethan Klein. I thought that was like a nanny or a caretaker. And they're like, no, it's his wife. It's like,
Okay.
oh, okay.
Okay. Here's his tough guy act.
Okay.
They ratioed me hard on Twitter, but okay, you live by the ratio, you die by the ratio. It happens, Sometimes you eat the bar and sometimes the bar eats you. But if you do come to my house to harm me or my wife, I have a loaded shotgun. I will literally shoot you and kill you. Okay? So to say I'm against violence, this is how I sit in bed and I think about the lock combo on my gun cabinet. I imagine how fast I can get there, punch in the code,
Look at his wife.
take out the gun, turn off the safety, put the bullet in the chamber. I think about that obsessively every night. And that's the world I live in, okay? So I'm not against violence when it's necessary. But punching a guy for saying a stupid joke is not necessary. And if you want to test me, come to my fucking house, and I've got 7 bullets. It's a semi-automatic shotgun, and I can unleash 7 fucking bullets on you without even have to cock that bitch.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Damn, man.
What is happening? What is happening to these rich people?
I don't know. He is fucking unhinged. But like somebody told me that he made some comment on Will Smith. Somebody came in and disagreed with him.
Yeah, I could tell that.
And then he lost his mind because he got ratioed. I guess getting ratioed is a big fucking deal for leftists because he's kind of a leftist. For leftists on Twitter now.
Yeah, they need everybody to agree. If they get one guy out of lockstep, then that's it. Like their whole world crumbles.
But it's just weird to hear him go, "You ratioed me, and now I'm going to murder you with my fucking 7 bullets and my shotgun." Just out of his mind.
Okay, well, I guess maybe Ralph didn't get the message. I don't know.
Well,
Oh, is he busy?
Yeah, I guess he's busy.
Doesn't want to come on.
Well, I wanted everyone to get along again, but I don't think that's.
I know
happen.
you're the peacemaker. That's fine. You're a good guy. You're just a peacemaker.
I don't know about that.
You want a little screaming match? I'd be going for the same thing.
They're making us eat each other. That's what they're doing, Sean.
The eponymous they.
Yeah.
Mysterious they.
Hello. Hi. Come on in. We've got a news girl here to read us some news of the end.
Oh, that was great timing. I thought that was the they. You're like, the they is coming for us. They are here.
Oh my God. I will do anything for them. If you could only see. All right. Jim, thank you for calling in. It's good
I had a good time.
yeah. See, I hope you live.
Yeah, I really do.
Thanks for the
Have you picked
That was sincere. That was sincere.
Have you picked a successor? Every time I see one of these "Who's the next Mr. Metokur" things, I want to pull my throat out.
Who's the next?
I want to
They're already
gouge my eyes out. Yeah, I know. I'm
trying
right
to
there
anoint
with
the crown.
Yeah,
Or
they want to
anoint somebody
pass
with
the mantle of your hat to somebody new. Do you know who it's going to be, or is it going to be like a Joker's situation where it's a bunch of Metokurs with the crown?
If I tried to put that video that got me kicked off Patreon up now, I'd be completely banned from YouTube. Nobody's going to be doing that. Like those days are done. I don't know what they're going to make, but it's never going to be like that.
Do you think there's any fixing it? Like, do you think Web3 is going to?
No, Web3 is going to be even worse because they're going to Facebook's idea of like if you want to use what is their VR system called again?
Oculus.
Yeah, like you need a Facebook account for that. I think Real ID is the next step. where it's like we need behind the scenes. So it'll be like a substructure thing.
Yeah.
But like we need your real ID for all the accounts that you make. So if you want a YouTube account, a Facebook account, it has to be linked to a driver's license.
Yeah. But nobody
so
likes
that's gonna-
VR. Like nobody wants to hear this, but nobody wants VR. They just want to sit on the couch and play video games. Like it's exhausting doing that shit.
Well, yeah. But I mean, look at how Facebook tied their VR into having to have a Facebook account. You know what I mean? Like you had to have one. So that's what I think. I don't know. I don't want to leave on a black pill. I want to keep things nice and happy. Wish me luck when I find out that I have sickle cell. Some gin and juice should fix me right on up.
Is there a death pool for how long you have? Is anybody taking bets on?
We could start one.
We could start one. When do you think? When do you think Mr. Metokur is going to croak? Are you going to say when it is?
Well, how do I tell you if I'm dead?
Well, do you have any stipulations in your will, like who gets your hentai anime figurines or anything like that?
For a while, I honestly wanted to do it where if I drop dead, I was going to have my wife hire a black actor to lay in a casket just to fuck with people's heads. So when somebody finally inevitably goes to like the funeral showing, they're like, no way was he a black dude.
You gotta then we can all have our own funerals.
Just remember to put the money in the bucket. That's what it's going to say. Now accepting donations will be written in the local paper. That's how you'll know.
We'll call back in before you do die.
I will try to remember that on when I'm in the fucking ICU. I'll be like, I got to make the dick show.
Yeah, you got to call. Make us your last call, please.
I will make you my last call, Dick.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.